This is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. And Yahushua is the true name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I'd like to give double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, for preaching 100% truth in season and out of season, according to Most High's will, the correct doctrine, giving up their bodies as living sacrifice for the Most High's sake, which is a reasonable service. All right, double honors goes out to you. I'd like to say shalom to the hopeful elect, the sincere Akim, starting with the 144,000, down to the 1/3 of all Israelites who will receive salvation out of America when destruction comes, which is near, all right, as well as the sincere Akim confusion of faith Israelites who look like different heathen nations, but through your seed line you go back to Israelite man, and your spirit bears witness that you're Israelite because you accept his word, all right. I'd like to give more praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, for allowing me to do another video to the Holy Spirit. In this video, the topic is going to be the spiritual demon Satan wants you to turn back to that old man who was in the world, but be even worse than how you were, all right? Because Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, has a job to do, all right? The spiritual demon Satan, all right? Let me get that account in Job, all right? The spiritual demon Satan, all right, is under orders from the Most High, all right? The Most High used the spiritual demon Satan as a vessel because the Most High is in control of all things, all right? He uses the spiritual demon Satan, all right, for Israelites, okay? For the 2/3 or the 2/3 are getting are relying on the flesh, are getting used by the spiritual demon Satan, all right? And the spiritual demon Satan is gonna always try and tempt, right, the man of the Lord, all right, to see, okay, if they're gonna deny him, all right, or if they're gonna please the flesh, all right, in wickedness, all right, because once we're in these bodies, all right, the spiritual demon Satan knows, all right, we can go off and we can go off, right? We don't have new bodies in the kingdom, all right? We're not in the kingdom yet, all right? So Satan, in this encounter with Job, all right, was discussing with the Most High, all right, how he can make Job, all right. I'll just read it, all right. This is Job chapter 1 and verse. I'll start at 8. Actually, I'll start at the top. I'll start at 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job? And there is none like him in the earth, and a perfect and upright man, one that feareth Yahweh, and escheweth evil. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Do Job fear God for naught? Okay. So it's Satan's job, right, to tempt the man of the Lord, all right, to make Israelites go off, right, to control the heathens, right, because the heathens they don't have no power, right? They're just spiritually wicked, carnal people, all right? It says, Has not thou made a hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he have on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he have, and he will curse thee to thy face. Right, so Satan's basically telling the Lord, all right, all right, okay, you're putting a hedge around Job, all right. And if you touch, all right, all that he has, all right, he'll curse you in curse thee to thy face, all right. He won't stay in that righteous mind frame, all right. So Satan, right, is trying to turn, okay, the man, the Lord, all right, from all brothers, all right. He's trying to turn us right back to the person we were in the world, right, even more wicked, all right. So you're supposed to deny Satan, all right, and prepare yourself, all right, when you learn this knowledge and truth, okay, that you're gonna know right and wrong, all right, spiritually, okay. So Satan's gonna try and make you do wrong, right, because you're in this flesh, all right. My next precept will be Luke chapter 21 and verse 34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts, being overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unaware. Okay? So don't have your mind addicted to the cares of these life. All right? Addicted, okay? Of course, we have to be in this world, okay, and just get by, all right, on our daily bread. Okay, but we're not supposed to be addicted to anything, all right, but the truth, okay? You're not supposed to have any wicked addictions, right? Anything you put more time in, right, besides this gospel, right, preaching the word, right, being this truth, okay? You're not supposed to care about the cares of this life just like the rest of these people, right? You're supposed to have the kingdom in your mind, right, 24/7, all right? It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest any time your hearts being overcharged with surfeiting. And when it says hearts, it's talking about your mind, right? This is being overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, so that that day come upon you unawares, all right? Because when that day comes, all right, you want to make sure, right, you're spiritually ready, okay? So that you're gonna have a high confidence level, all right, of belief, okay, that the Most High is with you, all right. So you want to be spiritually ready when that day comes, all right, because that day's gonna come to majority of people as a thief in the night, right? And you don't want that to be you, right? Because the Most High can take the Holy Spirit away from people who are in the truth, all right. He's done it before, okay. So he allowed the spiritual demon Satan, all right, to corrupt them, all right, to corrupt them and put demons on them, and now they're out the truth, okay? And some are worse, okay, than how they were before, okay? So this can happen. It's the Most High's movie, all right? So you need to be spiritual, right, and be focused, all right? It's Baruch chapter 4 and verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so in these bodies, your mind's gonna go astray from the Most High, right? Because we're in this flesh. These bodies are chains of darkness, right? They're wicked, they're corruptible. So being returned, seeking 10 times more, right? So being in return, right? So since you know you're in this flesh, right? Seek the Most High 10 times more, right? Give diligence to make your calling election sure, right? Have a strategic plan, all right, of spirituality, all right, of truth, okay? Put your priorities, all right, in building riches for the kingdom, all right, before, okay, priorities of this life, all right, the cares of this life. Of course, you got to do your daily priorities, all right, of taking care of your family, all right, going to work, having a job, all right. Of course, you have to do that, all right, but spiritually, the truth comes first, all right. This is 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right. So if you love this world, all right, America, the cares of this world, right, the wickedness, all right, the love of the Father is not in you, right? For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. Okay. So the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, all right, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world, because 2/3 run off their flesh, okay? If it looks good to them, all right, they're gonna do it. All right. They don't have that spiritual mindset of discernment. All right. To see if does this go according to the scriptures, the guidelines? They don't have that. Whatever looks good, they just follow it. The lust of the eyes, the lust of flesh. All right. Okay. They eat abominable foods. They smoke. All right. Drink too much. All right. They adultery. All right. That's what these so-called wicked blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans do. All right. And they don't have no care. All right. Whatever looks good, they do. All right. But you're supposed to be spiritual and not be in that mind frame. All right. And the world passeth away and the lust thereof. So all this world is going to pass away. All right. And there's going to be a new kingdom that comes. All right. And righteousness will be established. All right. And when the kingdom comes, all right, righteousness is going to be way infinite, far better, way better than this wicked ass society. All right. Wickedness is low energy. All right. Righteousness is eternal glory and high energy. All right. That's what these people don't understand. All right. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. All right. See, forever. Okay. This kingdom's temporary. It's Esau's kingdom. All right. Esau, heathens, and the 2/3, they're having fun here. All right. You're not supposed to care. All right. It's their kingdom. All right. They feel like this low energy, wicked ass society. All right. Is high value. So they care about the worthless vanities of this world. All right. This is Galatians chapter 5 and verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. So if you stay in the spirit, right, constantly putting yourself in that mind frame of remembering what you have to do, okay, pushing out videos, reading, studying, going on the highways and byways, all right, praying, fasting, okay, all that, rehearsing righteous acts, okay. If you keep staying in the spirit, all right, the lust of Satan's still gonna tempt you, all right, but you're gonna have that confidence, all right, okay, that you can deny him, all right, and spiritually you're supposed to deny him, okay, and not let him keep winning these battles with you, all right, but you're supposed to do it for the Lord, not for yourself, all right, and this goes for all brothers, first and foremost myself. All right. You have to keep trying, keep pushing. All right. Never give up. All right. Because if you give up, that's a 2/3 mind frame. All right. I'm going to give up. Who cares? All right. Well, the most High is going to give up on you. All right. If you give up. All right. For the flesh lusteth against, all right, the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that you cannot do the things that you would. Okay. So they're battling against each other. Two different mind frames. All right, the flesh and the spirit. Okay. All right. So if you just get overwhelmed by your flesh, all right, you're not gonna be able to do the things that the spirit wants you to do. All right, which is mandatory to the eyes of the Most High, right, for salvation. Because fear of the Lord is the beginning. All right. So pray for more fear. All right. Because if you gain more fear, all right, you're gonna put spiritual things up front, building spiritual riches up front, right? Put it as a priority. Okay. This is Sirach chapter 9 and verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. All right. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. Okay. So have no delight what 2/3 are doing, all right, their daily lives, all right? You're not supposed to have no care for these 2/3, all right? You're supposed to be spiritually opposite with them, all right? You're not supposed to envy what a sinner's doing. That means you have a wicked heart, all right, a wicked mind, Slaki. If you envy what a sinner's doing, all right? It says, for thou knowest not what he shall be his end. So you know he's going to get destroyed, all right, spiritually if he keeps being in that mind frame, right? The Most High can wake up whoever he wants to, right? But if you spiritually, if he's keep doing these wicked acts, you know where that leads down to, a missile getting destroyed, right? getting terrorized by the Most High, punished, okay, to vast amount of plagues, right? So you're not supposed to envy a sinner, right? These wicked blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. So they will be punished, right? The Most High is just building up their record, all right, so he can just get them, all right, these wicked blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, all right. This is Sirach, chapter 18, and verse 30. It says, go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thine appetites, all right. So just like these 2/3, all right, they see things, all right. They don't know this, they don't have spiritual discernment, they don't have the gift, right? And they just do it. All right. You're not supposed to be in that mind frame of just doing it, all right? Like that fuck it attitude. Like just fuck it. All right. That's the world mind frame. Okay. You're supposed to renew your mind in the spirit. And always remember, all right, Most High is watching you, all right? It's a test. Okay. It's a battle every day. All right. You're supposed to keep trying. All right. This is James chapter 4 and verse 7. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he shall flee from you. All right. So if you pray and fast, that you're gonna have the power to resist the devil. All right. Most High, through experience, all right, he will give you that power, right, to resist him, and Satan will flee. All right, with that temptation. He's gonna come back with it at a later point, but now you have confidence, all right, that you resist the devil, right? So next time, right, you, Lord willing, you keep doing it all the way until the end, all right, and don't fall into this wicked well of darkness, all right, like 2/3, all right. They just don't even reverence the Most High at all, just like these heathens, all right. This is Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. All right, so the old man was corrupt according to deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. All right, that ye put on the new man which after Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness, being separate, right, sacred. Wherefore, putting away lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one another. All right, be angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Neither give place to the devil. All right, because ultimately, all right, Micah 2 and 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. So this is not our kingdom. All right, the elect. All right, we don't find glory in this place. All right. So spiritually, we're against this place, and we have to suffer, all right, for the Most High's sake, all right, until we're out of here, all right. So that's our duty, okay, because this is not our rest, all right. This is not our glory, all right. This is a 2/3 wicked land, Edomite kingdom, all right. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with sore destruction, all right. It's all temporary. Okay, all the lust of the flesh, the pride of life, the cares of the world. It's just a temporary little enjoyment. All right, then it goes down the drain. All right, that's what these people don't realize. They're in a simulation. All right, supposed to be apart. All right, separate, sacred. All right, trying to please the Most High, fearing Him, remembering. All right, that these things are not going to benefit you. They're not going to give you the spiritual riches and treasures. All right. And when you do deny Satan, when you do these spiritual things, right? Spiritually, it's a feeling that through experience is a feeling, all right, that overshadows, all right, any feeling you ever had on, all right, in this world. Okay. When you're spiritually, you know you're trying for the Most High's sake, all right, rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of your ability. Of course, all right. It's a feeling, right, that destroys any other feeling you have in this world. All right, anything. All right, when you feel spiritually secure and the Most High is dealing with you. All right, So you're supposed to always strive for that feeling to maintain it, right? All into the chariots, all right? To try and please the Lord, humbling yourself, all right? So I hope this video is edifying. I'd say death and destruction to America, all right? Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.